Hey, welcome back to the Friday Funnies. You know, the good news this week is that the country is getting ready to open up again. Festivals, outdoor concerts, and sports will soon welcome live audiences. And this is big news, man. This is so big that it's awakening 3 trillion cicadas who will soon be joining us for a fun time. Now, cicadas are insects. They're about the size of your thumb, so sort of like murder hornets, except cicadas won't kill you. They will just annoy the hell out of you. They will soon be emerging from the ground in 15 states in the Midwest and the East, where they spent the last 17 years hibernating. Now they're coming out to eat your trees, have sex, and then die. I mean, these things, they're ugly, they're destructive, they're very noisy. It's like having 3 trillion politicians with big red eyes, you know. Cicadas, I hear, are also edible, and they're said to taste just like crickets. But the worst part about these cicadas is the noise they generate. It can reach up to 100 decibels. That's louder than a power mower. So if you live in a cicada zone, get ready for your personal outdoor concert coming to a back porch near you. And now, the funnies. Arranged marriages are not as foolproof as you might think. In Mahoba, India, a woman named Uttar Pradesh was preparing to wed her prearranged partner, but she was having second thoughts about him. You see, education is a very important part of an arranged marriage, and Uttar had doubts. Now, when the groom showed up at the wedding venue, Uttar said she had one question to ask him, and she asked him to recite the times table of 2. And he looked at her with the stare of a dog looking at a ceiling fan, you know? He didn't know the times table of 2. So when he failed the math test, Uttar left the church yelling at the groom, 2, 4, 6, 8, this marriage I won't validate. Lavinia Munga is a young woman who was on a flight this week from Utah to Honolulu to visit relatives. And while the plane was in the air, Lavinia went into labor and delivered a baby boy. Now, fortunately for her, a doctor and 2 prenatal nurses were on board and made a very successful delivery. The baby was premature, but the real kicker of this story is that Lavinia said she didn't even know that she was pregnant. What? How could she not know? I mean, Halima Sissi knew she was pregnant. Halima is from Mali, and she knew she was having a baby. Actually, she knew she was having 7 babies. But while performing the cesarean section, doctors found 2 more. So now she had 9 babies. That's an entire baseball team. Halima and her litter are doing well, and I just want to wish a happy Mother's Day to all mothers, whether you knew you were pregnant or not. Emily Grover is a student at Tate High School in Pensacola, Florida, and she was running for homecoming queen. Now, her mother, her name is Laura Carroll, and Laura is the assistant principal at Bellevue Elementary School, which is in the same school district. And she used her access to the school district student data system to rig the homecoming election for her daughter. Unfortunately, they got caught. It appears that rigging a homecoming election is a big deal in Florida. And both of them are charged with multiple third-degree felonies. And it could put them in jail for 16 years. So, ladies, if you go to the can, best of luck in the annual prison homecoming queen election. That's it for another week, my friends. Please pass these along, share them with your friends. Be sure to visit my podcast, Another Day Above Ground. And I will be back here talking to you next Friday. Oh, and call your mom on Sunday.